Welcome to EHAV Indonesia 2020 Goes Online. This is Institution Webinar Series. My name is Anton Hilman. I'm going to be moderating this webinar. This webinar is going to be presented by the representative of Rennes School of Business. Please stay tuned until the end of this webinar because after the presentation, we will hold a Q&A session. If you have any question about the presentation or anything related to the institution, you can submit your question in YouTube's comment section anytime throughout the presentation. And now, please welcome Rennes School of Business. Bonjour, Madame Su.
Bonjour, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I guess I need to active the video. Yes, here. And then share my presentation together with you. And with the audience. Yes, let me just start. Here we are. So is that working well?
Yes.
Hello, Timothy. How are you?
Oui, ça va. I'm great. Miss you, how are you?
Fine. So we are very pleased to present Rennes School of Business here. I'm Shu Bourgeon, the International Development Manager for Asia, South and East Asia. I'm with Timothy here. Timothy, could you please present yourself?
Sure. Hi everyone. Halo semuanya. Saya Timothy. I'm Timothy. I am now a student, an MSc student in data and business analytics, and I am the only AFL laureate of the year 2020 from Indonesia. So yeah, the floor is yours, Mishu.
Okay, so I will introduce you the possibility, a great opportunity to study business and management bachelor and master degree while living in France. So you all know the how to say the benefits to study abroad is a huge opportunity to develop your soft skill and to have better employment and career, and especially will be distinctive because only 5 million students in mobility out of 280 millions. And then I will invite Timothy to share with us why he chose France.
Okay, sure. So as you all know, France, it is the biggest country by area in Western Europe. It is twice as big as Great Britain and also 1.5 bigger than Germany. And we all know that Brexit is happening right now at this moment. By the upcoming year, it is likely that we will have hard Brexit, meaning that we will not have any freedom of movement, albeit capital and albeit people. So many jobs that were in the UK, that are still in the UK right now, they are moving to Europe, to the mainland Europe. And Paris and France, not just Paris, you have other centers in France, such as Marseille and also Lyon. You have more and more jobs there. So I think it is another reason for you to go to France to study, because there will be more opportunities in France and also in the EU itself after the Brexit, because they had all the jobs, all the finance jobs, all the tech jobs were concentrated in London, but now it will change sooner or later. And I myself, I feel that a French degree is very respected in 27 EU countries. Why? So I did a double degree, and with my French diploma, I could get a position. I had a job offer, and I worked in Portugal as a consultant. And yeah, what does it mean? So basically, having a French degree allows you, opens the opportunity for you to be employed in in the biggest economic bloc, in the biggest economic union, which is the European Union. So another reason to choose France to study. And the last point that I would like to point out is that you can have a very high quality of life for a relatively small amount of money. It's common knowledge that the standard of hygiene, of food, and of the public transport is very high in Europe. And compared to other developed countries such as the UK, the US, and even Canada, it's relatively cheap. So almost comparable as if when we're living in the capital. But we know that living in Jakarta, in the capital, you have to face traffic jam. You have to face the pollution, and it is less pronounced in Europe, and especially in France and in Rennes, because as you know that we are moving to the renewables, and yeah. So these are the 4 points that I would thank you.
Thank you. So after the city of Rennes, I will leave also Timothy to comment, to add something, knowing that Rennes is the capital city of the region Brittany, next to Paris, and it's a very beautiful region with seaside and beautiful landscapes, very dynamic economic environment, and also gastronomies, French gastronomies and specialties of the region. And also Brittany produces over 80% of the shellfish of France. And why Rennes? How about the life in Rennes, Timothy?
I can say that as a student, I will never want to study in the capital, and I really love it living in Rennes. Why? Because as you can see here, it has been ranked as the France's top city for quality of life, and it is also the biggest student city in France after Paris, I suppose, and it is one of the 3 major high-tech centers in France, and it is the most international city in Western France. Also, it is the smallest city in the world with a subway. You know that, I mean, even in Jakarta, in our capital, in Indonesia, you have many political agenda, you have many disruptions because of lots of conflict of interest, and you don't really want to study there because your life will be impacted. I'm not saying that there is no movements or disruptions in other major cities outside of the capital. There are, but it's much less. So I think that's the first reason why I choose Rennes, because it's more peaceful, it's much safer, and it is cleaner. So these are the main reasons why I choose Rennes.
Yeah,
it's safe
you are
and clean.
definitely right, because the Brittany people, the people in Rennes, they are young and very friendly, and they they are very free to talk in English and help strangers here. So it's a very good environment for study. And I will continue with the location of Rennes. As you can say, it's very convenient to join the capital for, visits or see friends. Only 1 hour and 25 minutes with the high-speed train. So after, I think at the beginning of next year, you will be able to travel again and to see Paris and other cities, main cities, capitals. You can only join them very frequently by flight. Only 1 hour or to main capital cities is really convenient. Also very close to the seaside, the famous Saint-Malo and Mont Saint-Michel city. You just by car, by bus, and as you can see the map. So now, before I complete, I will ask Timothy, please. So why you choose Rennes School of Business?
First of all, I choose Rennes School of Business because of the major that it has. I'm choosing the MSc in Data and Business Analytics because it is future proof and not many. Honestly, I did my research for 3 months or so, and you can only maybe find five schools in France, five schools in Germany, and it is not. And I don't think. And the last time I checked, it was not available in my country, in Indonesia. So if I want to study this major that is future proof, that is very demanding, I had some interviews with the banks a couple of days ago because there is a strong demand for this major. So that's why I'm choosing Rennes School of Business because of this major, and it is also ranked as the top 10 in France. And I heard from some seniors that it surpasses HEC Paris in some publications, which maybe we need to work more on it if we could present it later on. And second of all, it is triple accreditation. In our country, in Indonesia, you only have, last time I checked, you only have one school which is ranked by AACSB, which is the FEB UGM. And for Rennes School of Business, they have triple accreditation, meaning that you're going to the school which is ranked in the top 1%. So having this accreditation, it allows you to go to other partner schools. I think you should ask Miss Shu later on the possibility of doing double degree or the partners. And it's a very diverse campus, member of Grand École, demanding courses. It's very hectic, but then it pushes your limit. So it's good because you didn't know that you could do it, and then okay, I can do it eventually because of the professors and also the resources.
Okay, so I'm very pleased to know that Timothy, you are not boring on classes, and you told me you are so busy here. So
Very busy.
we are happy to keep our students challenging and busy. So nextly, yes, as Timothy said, we have a lot of advantage to study in Rennes School of Business, and I will just add, and I will tell the details later on, is about the majors, other majors, and also the very unique winter session that I will mention. And Timothy, you will be able to do it as well next January. Sorry. Yes, you will be able to do it the year after the winter session. Yeah. So before going, just a short video about our new brand is unframed thinking. So I will activate. Hope it's working well. It's very short. So let's continue. As Timothy already said, the triple accreditation are ASSB, EQUIS, and AMBA. And in the world, only 102 institutions have those three accreditation at the same time. Rennes School of Business is one of them. And also talking about the ranking. So you mentioned the data and the business analytics ranking, and we also have the master in marketing ranked top 100 by QS, as well as master in finance and master in management also ranked top 150 in the world. about the other rankings, you have the famous academic ranking of the World University, and the FT ranking, Financial Times, is a very important ranking as well to give the, for example, the Master in Finance of Rennes School of Business is ranked 29th. So it's a very good performance. And also other French national ranking in average, Rennes School is ranked in the top 10 in France. Some key figures, we have 4,500 students, and 55 of them are non-French. They are international students. It's a very high proportion. And the most amazing part is our faculty members. The core faculty members are non-French for 95% of them. And they are from 40 different nationalities, which is very diverse. For the next is like in the our value proposition is like in the middle, we have intercultural and international faculty. They provide international programs, all everything taught in English. And we have 300 international partners and a lot of international students. And they interact with French students in the same class. Among our partner universities, you can see we have the School of Business and Management of Institute of Technology, Bandung, and BNUS, we say BNUS universities. Yeah. And the very beautiful campus, I think Timothy, you had already made some visits. So we have 4 buildings, as you can see from this picture, and also a student residence just close to the building of the school. It's quite new and a very convenient student residence. And some pictures and facilities, students relaxing place, students club, and also the very cozy restaurant and cafeteria for students to work and to study together. Another small video for you. Our dean will introduce you some words.
Excusez-moi, Madame Su.
Yes?
We cannot hear the audio from your video.
Oh. Oh, yes. Maybe I forget to activate the sound before sharing.
Oui, s'il vous plaît.
So what I should do now?
Je crois que c'est mieux si vous partagez le link pour la vidéo. Parce que peut-être le système il ne fonctionnait pas.
Oui,
OK.
fait, il faut allumer le bouton du son sur la
bouton de son.
Et sur la partie de share screen, partager l'écran.
OK. So I need to arrêter and restart, right?
Vous essayez?
OK. I will partager l'écran. Yes, I'm sorry. Got it. Very sorry. Is that okay now?
Rennes School of Business is an excellent international business school located in France, in the west of France, which is probably the most attractive region in France today. Rennes has been ranked many times as the best place to work and to study, and our business school is recognized today among the 2% of the best business school across the planet with a triple accreditation, AA, CSB, EQUIS, and AMBA.
The people have an experienced trainers as well as the professors who are experienced on the field, and they are giving teaching or sharing their experience. This is one part, and the second part is on the financial times, that is FDI recognition. It's also one of the important, significant, one of an we can say list of point of selecting. One is on the professionals, one is on the ranking. So this is why I select Rennes School of Business.
Rennes School of Business offers a wide range of programs. These programs are driven by our faculty, but also by corporate partners.
I chose Rennes Business because it was a school that reflected my identity and just my culture in general. I really enjoy practicing English in the school because it's one of my mother tongues, and I chose it also for the international aspect. I get to travel, meet people from different cultures, and just be myself and express my individuality as a unique person.
Rennes School of Business offers you this unique possibility to be in France, to be abroad, and at the same time to study in English.
Well, I chose Rennes School of Business. I love the French way of life.
See you soon. Welcome et bienvenue.
So let's come back again. Can you hear me?
Oui, ça marche bien, je crois.
Okay, so we continue with the program portfolio. As you can see, we have bachelor and also master in management and MIC, international MBA, executive MBA, and the PhD and the GDBA. Just a quick, quick introduction about the bachelor degree, about bachelor program. Is a 3-year program, and you have 3 majors like finance and banking, marketing, and supply chain. And for the final year, we have a joint degree and with a lot of partners in the world, as we have with ITB Bandung, we have a double bachelor cooperation together. We also have an honors bachelor in business administration, and followed by the master programs. The 2-year master in management accept students with a bachelor degree and with or without business background. They study 2 years, they get this French degree and also international degree, as all the students can get double degree with a master with a specialization in finance, marketing, as you can see here, luxury brand, and as well as negotiation, data management, digital marketing, logistics. I will not nominate all of those. And we also have international MBA, executive MBA for the students for the people who have already have a first working experience. For the international MBA is 3 years working experience, and for the executive MBA, at least 5 years working experience. And for the MSc students, we have 2 intakes. We have January intake and September intake. For January intake, you have 6 MSc for all kind of background, business or non-business. And we also have 3 MSc for specialized background, like you have a BBA or a Bachelor in Management or Economics. You can apply for those 3 and also others. And for the September intake, you have the full portfolio, like 14 MSCs. As I already mentioned, the majors, as you see, and 2 MSc requires both language, French and English, in innovation and entrepreneurship, and management des projets créatifs, culture et design. For all the other programs, it is totally taught in English. And the program structure is like for the MSc, you have 2 semesters. Like Timothy, you entered in September, then you finish the first semester in December. You will have a winter session, but due to the health crisis, it will be deferred to next year. It's a wonderful experience. I do suggest you. And also you have semester 2, and then internship of 4 to 6 months in Europe or anywhere in the world. For the here you have the schedule for the January intake, and for the winter session, it's like you will study a course in one of our partner university in a second European country. It's 15 days trip, and you will have a cultural activities, company visits, and excursions as well. And we have this year 10 country destinations with 12 partner universities here. You can see some of them in Belgium, Italy, Germany, Spain, UK, and so on. And for the teaching, the courses teaching method, you have a lot of in-class presentation, case studies, and also now we are in the e-life mode. It's like the professor during this crisis, the professor can be at home or in the classroom, and is simultaneously you know, the students join the class virtual classroom or physical classroom, depending on the situation. And we have also a company CEO as guest speaker, and you will have French courses in each program to learn some basic French. I will talk about some thing about placements and career service, because we have a career service center, because the career is very important for our school, for our future graduates. We help them from the training until the networking to help them to find the first internship and jobs. For example, we provide workshops to help job CV writing, and also personal coaching, and job interview simulations, and also how to express their motivations. And also we have some professional activities. Also, last year we held 6 job days, and some of them exclusively reserved for the companies who recruit English speaker for non-French speakers sometimes. So it's very huge support for the students. Then I will talk about the admission. So basically, for the program taught in English, you will need to have a IELTS minimum 6 or more. TOEFL and TOEIC are accepted as well, and also PTE 63 point. Also, if your previous studies is entirely taught in English, you will be exempted the English test. And I have the link here for online application. And also the interview will be online as well. It's a video record. and then the process to enroll. And the tuition fees here for the bachelor degree is 9,000 euro, and for master is like we have the 2-year master is 13,000 per year, and the MSc is like for the whole master is 18,200 euro. International MBA 20,000 euro. And also we do provide a lot of scholarships to the students. Around 10% of the students can achieve a scholarship. And we have talent scholarship for the excellent academic excellence, and framed for prize your unique life experience, and also solidarity fund for the students from the country who suffer from the economic crisis or devaluation. Also, a Welcome to France is a small scholarship to help you to refund your French lessons if you have taken one before joining the program. And also, as Timothy, the school recommend high profiles to FL Scholarship Committee. So the deadline for this year is quite short. I mean, we only have maximum 2 months, is 8th January 2021 for the FL scholarship. About the budget, the monthly budget, it could be 600 euro more or less, including everything, housing and food and transportation. And if you have a cruise room, it's like a state public residence, the housing budget will be cut by 2. I mean, yeah, it will save a lot of money. And you realize you need to have a visa, a student visa, and also the school help in this process, and also help you for the accommodation, the housing part. We have our own housing platform and 2 officers to help the students to book the student, residence or sharing apartment. A lot of solutions for housing here. As you can see some of the pictures and prices. And also we have a welcome service, like pick up at the train station or airport and help you to settle down, and also organize some trips, discovery trips, cultural activities, international fair, and also help you to connect it with your classrooms and classmates, sorry, and also French students. And at the beginning of the program, you will have some Aloha Fair to help you with every thing you need, like insurance, bank account, mobile card, and a lot of public partners come to the campus to help you to do everything inside the campus. And I think it's almost the end. Those are our social media accounts. A lot of interesting videos and students share. You can visit. They are in English. And some of our students here, I would like to present, as you can see. And I will give more time to Timothy to share some experience from him. And my part will finish with another video from the new students this year. And
My
first impression when I came to the campus is that it's very lively and all the students seem to be enjoying themselves.
It was awesome. I feel I was like in another place. It's super elegant and I really like it.
My first impression was that it was a very dynamic and fun place. When I first arrived here, when I entered the school, I can see that it's a lot of nationality.
I love the vibe of the school, and everyone is very nice and welcoming. Especially to me as an international student, I felt like I was helped out a lot by the staff and different students that I was talking to.
It was bigger than I thought, and it's full of energy. In fact, there's always like people you can share. It's a great atmosphere, in fact.
My first impression was wow, it's absolutely amazing.
Everywhere is quite modern. There's a really good place for the student can chilling or rest themselves during their study. And the teachers are very friendly to the students.
I was very excited to be here, and it was exactly as I had expected it to be, even better than I had expected.
Rennes has taken very good measures in terms of masks and the distance. Everyone is maintaining the rules and regulations.
What is obvious when I came to the campus, I've seen all those signals and indication which promotes students' understanding and awareness of safety protocol.
I trust our school's decisions because even before France went into lockdown, the school had already announced that our classes are going to be online. So I think they're doing well. We're following social distancing measures, and also we have like sanitizing points everywhere in the school. So yes, I think it's pretty safe to attend classes.
Wow, one word, is it enough? I think it's amazing. Yes.
Exciting.
Wonderful. That's the only word that I can use.
My experience was amazing and challenging too.
I would say welcoming, and it really feels like my second country.
Audi is peaceful, people are very friendly. When you need help, just feel free to ask people.
Okay, merci beaucoup, Madam.
Yes.
Timothy. Hello, selamat siang, Timothy.
Selamat siang.
Now we will begin the Q&A session because we have some question in YouTube comment section, and I will read it for you. The first question, it goes, okay, is there any major related to the international relation or economic politics in undergraduate program?
Well, we do have several courses in geopolitics and international negotiation, but it's not a major yet.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for the answer. The next question, do you offer AFL scholarship again for this year?
For sure, we do. We are selecting the candidates because the candidates should be recommended by the institution. Is myself who work on the students' application files and submit to FL committee. So yes.
Okay. Thank you very much for the answer. The next question, and it would be the last question for this webinar. Okay.
Okay.
The question is, how is the international life in Rennes? Maybe Timothy, you can answer the question.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. I think it is well presented in the videos. It is really great. I make lots of new friends from many countries that I've never visited. So as if I were there in a way. I've met people from Colombia, from Afghanistan, from China as well. And it allows me to see it from their perspective, unique perspectives. And it allows me to I mean, in a way, we're always racist in some way or another. We didn't realize it, and then when you meet them and you have a personal bonding with them, you'll see that okay, this is not true, and we're all the same, and we're just want to collaborate and make something that add values out of it. That's what I can say, and it's very lively, to put it in one sense.
Oke, mungkin ada pesan terakhir untuk mahasiswa Indonesia. Timothy, do you have some message for Indonesian student?
Jadi kalau menurut, kalau misalnya mau tanya-tanya lagi lebih lanjut, boleh kontak ke saya lewat LinkedIn, lewat nama saya.
Share, ya?
Menurut saya RSB itu benar-benar support kamu, dan aku sendiri bisa ke sekolah di awal-awal 1 bulan pertama, meskipun nggak sempurna, tapi itu membantu banget sih. Maksudnya emang benar-benar support kamu.
Oke. Tadi account dari sosial medianya mungkin bisa di-share, Timothy?
Sure. At tjvonl Instagram, at tjevonl. Boleh kontak saya buat tahu-tahu lebih lanjut.
I guess that's the end of our Q&A session. Just a reminder that you can still connect with the representative through the information given earlier. Merci beaucoup, Madame Su. Terima kasih, Timothy, for your presentation. And I hope to see you again. Have a good weekend. Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Anton. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Timothy.
Avec plaisir,
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.